Okay. Hi, I'm Catherine, and this lesson is for 3rd grade. Okay, so we're going to talk about the 60 approach today and the timeline approach to calculate elapsed time. And first I'm going to explain why there is 12 hours on a clock and how base 60 relates to that. So there's 12 hours on a clock because 12 hours is in the AM, and then there's 12 hours in the PM, which means if you add those two up, you get 24 hours. And in each hour, there is 60 minutes. So when you add all those hours and minutes up, it comes out to 24 hours. And for base 60, 60 minutes will equal 1 hour, and 60 seconds will equal 1 minute. This is because, well, if you read a clock and it says, for example, 1:57, then 1:58, then 1:59, it will never say 1:60 because it'll just skip to the next hour. So that's the same with the seconds. You might see 57 seconds, 58 seconds, 59 seconds, and then you'll never see 60 seconds because it'll skip to the next minute, and that's in base 60 instead of in base 10, which you're used to. Okay, so the word problem reads, if the time right now is 9:30 a.m. and you have a soccer game that starts at 2:45 p.m., how much time do you have until your soccer game? Okay, well, to solve this problem using the 60s approach, we set up a little time tracker chart with the hours first, the minutes, and then the time that is calculated. So if the start is 9:30, the hour is 9, and the minute is 30, we can put our start under the time tracker. I'll just put a little line under here because we won't be counting that hour. That's just the start. Okay. So if we add 15 minutes from 9:30 to the 45 minutes, there is 15 minutes in between 30 and 45. So that's why we can add 15 minutes. Some people usually add this at the end, but I like to do it at the beginning. And so now the time would be 9:45. And if we add another hour, we can add a 1 under the hour, and then 0 for the minutes. That would be 10:45. And then another hour, 0 minutes, 11:45. And now if we add another minute, we've crossed over to the PM instead of the AM, and that would be 12:45. So then 2 more hours, we get 1:45 and then 2:45. And now we can just count the hours plus the minutes. So we only have one section of minutes that we have to calculate, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours plus 15 minutes equals 5 hours and 15 minutes. So the elapsed time right there is 5 hours and 15 minutes until my soccer game starts. Starting at 9:30 a.m. through 2:45 is the time lapse. Okay, so the timeline approach, this is, we can start with the 15 minutes again, because over here we figured out that 30 minutes, from 30 minutes to 45 minutes is 15 minutes. So 15, and then you can put a little jump right there. Okay, and now this length is bigger than this one because this is the hour and this is just 15 minutes. So this length is a full hour and we can jump. That would be, sorry, 9:45, and then that would be 10:45. And then the other jump would be 11:45. Then the next hour, 12:45. And then 1:45, and the last one is 2:45 p.m. So let's count. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, plus 15 equals 5 hours and 15 minutes until my soccer game.